Hey, you guys are here early. Before you come in, subscribe to Refinery29. You clicked below? All right, come on in. Hey guys, what's up? My name's Julia. I'm a filmmaker here in Brooklyn, New York. I'm normally on the other side of the camera, so this is weird, but welcome to my house. I live on the border of Bushwick and Ridgewood. It's about 45 minutes outside of the city. I love my neighborhood. It's filled with a lot of awesome neighbors who've lived on the block for over 40, 50 years. There's a lot of life here and it's really great. I live in a 4-bedroom apartment. It actually used to be 2 separate units that were combined into one, so we have so much space. My rent for the entire apartment is $4,000. I pay $1,000 for my room each month. I feel like that's a pretty inexpensive price overall. We kind of did the compromise of living farther from the city so we could get more space at a more inexpensive price. So this is our living room. I would say that all of the furniture is really eclectic. We thrifted almost all of it. The architecture of the building is pre-war mixed with new appliances, so I think that we try to mirror that in our home style. I live with a bunch of artists and we keep it colorful. My most exciting home find was actually my living room table. I found it in Baltimore when I was in art school for $85, and I had absolutely no money then, but I couldn't pass it up, so I ate ramen for a week so I could get it, and I've lived with it in 5 different apartments. When I was in art school in Baltimore, I was studying painting, and then halfway through I realized that I wanted my paintings to move. So I switched to video and completely changed industries, and I really missed that part about my life so much. I don't really paint anymore, so it's really nice living with 3 other painters and just being able to tap into that past life via them. This mermaid is one of my favorite pieces in this room. I think it's because my mom loves mermaids and it makes me think of her. Let's go over to 1 out of 2 kitchens. I love this space. I'm a huge foodie and having the counter space to cook is awesome. For Memorial Day, we had our first barbecue in the apartment and it was so much fun. I love how food brings me and my friends all together. This is my first New York apartment with a dishwasher. Oh my God, it is such a game changer. The thing that makes me feel the most adult is my kitchenware, especially the pots and pans. I'm Italian, so pasta Sunday was something that I grew up with. And this pot is actually awesome because I don't even have to take the lid off to strain the water. Highly recommend. It's a part of this ceramic coated set that I got from Target. I love entertaining guests and I love cooking, so it feels really nice just to have a full set. I can just like look super professional and I feel like I have a real home now. My roommate actually found the apartment. I was out of town the entire month and she sent me pictures and said, I'm signing the lease with or without you. Do you like this apartment? I need to know today. And just based off of the pictures alone, I knew that it was such a unique space that I agreed to it, and I'm so glad that we did. This is my bathroom. As you can see, it's a little bit small, but it does the job. I love the tile walls. One of my biggest pet peeves is when my roommate leaves the shower curtain open after she showers. It just looks so much tidier when the shower curtain is closed. I also really love these towels because they have this loop so I can hook them up on the wall and it just keeps everything organized. In a shared space, it's all about organization. This is my washer dryer. We actually have 2 of them, 1 on each floor. It changed my life. This is our second kitchen. It's not fully functional because we don't have an oven. It's more just our party studio kitchen, but we do have a second fridge, which is super clutch. This is my computer desk. The computer was definitely a huge splurge, but I really needed a good editing workstation and I like the way it's set up, so it motivates me to sit here and be here. Organization is really important to me, so I have all my wires right here. I have this clear container that I keep all my hard drives in. I actually named each hard drive after a Greek god or goddess, so that's kind of funny. This is all my roommate's studio space. Like I said, I don't paint anymore, which is kind of sad, but it's nice being around their paintings. It brings so much life into the apartment. All right, come on into my bedroom. My style is all about just finding things and trying to make it work. I get a lot of things from friends, like this plant was from my friend Greg. I love how much space I have, but it was really awkward trying to configure everything. So I had to turn my bed sideways, but it's actually awesome for watching TV and stuff, especially if like I have a friend over or something. This is my reading nook. I collect vintage magazines and it's just really fun to come through and like look at them. Sitting in this spot makes me feel like I'm not even in New York, which is kind of cool. Maybe it's also because I'm so far from the city. My most sentimental piece in my apartment is probably the picture of my grandparents. They're sitting outside of their first apartment and they just look really, really cute and they're young and I love it. So this is my closet. The ironic thing about all this color is that I usually have to wear black for my job, but I love wearing colorful clothes in my free time. I collect a bunch of accessories, especially scarves, so this mesh organizer is really perfect so I can kind of see what's there. I also love this organizer. It's perfect. It's so versatile. Plus I get to put all my cool tchotchkes and stuff on it. It fits perfectly within my small space. And then the last thing, and also one of my favorite things about my room, is these smart lights, and I can just like control the lighting from my phone. Savannah Sunset, this one's my favorite. Oh, you guys found me. This is our backyard. My favorite part about the apartment is definitely the backyard. I have direct access through my bedroom. During this summer, it's just so nice to go out there and garden. I love coming out here. I have basil, mint, rosemary, chives. I cook with it all the time. I would say that an aspect of my life that is really reflected in my home is that I'm an artist at heart and I just love looking at cool things. My roommates and I are really cognizant of the energy within our apartment, so every couple months we try to arrange the furniture just to keep it fresh. That's a wrap on My Sweet Digs. Click here to watch more videos like this and click here to subscribe to Refinery29. See you next time.